Take a look at Amazon versus Microsoft. Amazon just passed Microsoft to become the most valuable company by market cap. Amazon is up 14% in the past 2 weeks. Call that a rally. Look at Apple. The Wall Street Journal says there's weak demand for the iPhone XR, which is the cheapest of its 3 iPhone releases. And the stock is down to 147. Scott Martin's with us, Kingsview Asset Management CIO. Apple at 147. Did you expect it to come down that low?
Sure didn't. We, as an owner of the stock, definitely not, Stuart. You know, we own it at different levels, of course. But look, here's the good news about Apple. Some of the bad news that's out there that you just read effectively, too, Stuart, is getting into the stock, meaning that at some point, valuations on this name are going to be attractive. It's roughly about 12 times earnings at this point right now. So looking forward, though, at Apple, what are they going to do? We saw Tim Cook comment on the massive cash pile they have. We've seen the increase in the services revenues over the last several years that Apple has. That's encouraging. So this company has to move on from just the iPhone to other areas of growth, let's say, and they have to do that possibly by picking up another name, another company that they would buy to augment that service.
What about a stock buyback? I think Apple has a stock buyback program. Could that be increased, or could it kick in now? It's at 146 right now.
They do have that. They have done that. Other companies come to mind that have done that, like IBM, which have been a disaster. They've also, Stuart, increased the dividend over the years, which has been attractive. But, you know, I think these days, especially where Apple is right now, as you laid out with the trouble they're having with the iPhone sales, they need to do something bigger. They need to do something more bold than just saying, hey, we think the stock's undervalued, so we're going to pick up some more here as a company. So to me, using that cash to pick up another company, another strategic partner, would be much more valuable long-term to stockholders today than just, say, buying back a few 100 million shares.
Have you any thoughts of selling the Apple stock that you and your company own?
We're not. And here's why. We're still encouraged by the growth in the revenue overall for the company. We're encouraged by the service revenue growth that we're going to see. And I believe that Tim Cook having a coming to moment here. I think he realizes that they've got to do more going forward as far as innovation, so we're willing to give them another shot. But I'll tell you, time is running out.
How long will you give him?
Just about this year, I'll tell you, depending on what happens with the quarterly reports, Stuart, that's starting to come out, you know, with tech towards the end of this month and next month, I'll give it a couple more quarterly reports and we'll see what the aspirations are. But if things don't clear up for this stock, it's history for us.
Well, I understand you because it's down close to $100 a share from its high late last year. That's an astonishing decline for a company like Apple. Scott, thanks very much for being so honest with us. We always appreciate that. Scott Martin, everyone.
Welcome back.
Thank you,
See ya.
Scott. Thank you very much.